Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are doing well. Now I'm going to discuss solve rate problems. We will use the rate and we can solve the next part of the problem. We will start from question number 4 first. Tara can type 180 words in 4 minutes. At this rate, how many words she can type in the next 10 minutes? So first we will just solve one part of the question, that is 180 words in 4 minutes. I will try to find how many words she can type in 1 minute. So for this one, I will divide 180, the first part of the question, I will divide its 180 by 4. How many words she can type in 4 minutes? So for one, we will have to divide like the last lesson. It's the same basically like last lesson, only a little bit change. Now we have 18 and 4 times 4 is 16. We have 2. We bring down 0, and 4 times 5 is 20, which is 0. So she can type 45 words in 1 minute. Okay, we just solved the one part of the question. Now at this rate, yani if she is typing 45 words in one, how many words she can type in next 10 minutes? So for next 10 minutes, we know that in 1 minute she is typing 45. So the next 10 minutes she can type 450 words. Okay. Same is the question we have here down. Okay. A bakery is making a donuts of 260 donuts in 4 hours. 260 donuts in 4 hours. I'm just solving the first part of the question. In 260, bakery makes 260 donuts in 4 hours. I'm just solving this one. I will check in 1 hour how many donuts the bakery will make. So I will divide it. When I will divide 260 by 4, 4 times 4 is, sorry, 4 times 6. We have 26, so 4 times 6 is 24, and we have 2 remaining, and 0, 4 times 5 is 20. So it means the bakery is making how many donuts per hour? 65. Now the next question is how many donuts can they make in the next 6 hours? And use this rate. When the bakery is making 65 donuts in 1 hour, use this rate and find for the next 65 next 6 hour. So when you multiply 65 in 1 hour times the next 6 hours, it will give you 390. Okay, 390 donuts. Okay, same is the question. The next one is also same. While jumping rope, John jumped 24 times in 30 seconds. I will stop here because I have to use this rate. So 24 times 30. If you divide it using the previous lesson, the same technique, we can't divide 24 by 30. We put the 0 and then we put the decimal. We check in 240, 0.8. So 0.8 times in 1 second, we find it. Now the next part of this rate, how many times will jump in 50 seconds? So if 1 second, she can, John can jump 0.8 times in the next 50 seconds, can jump for 40 times. Okay, if you multiply it, you will get it 40 times. Now let's move toward the question number 2. Question number 2 is there are two persons those who are traveling. One is Skylar and one is, I will first find for the Skylar. Skylar is traveling 60 feet, 5 feet in 5 seconds only. So I will check in 1 second how many feet he will travel. If I divide it 65 by 5, it will simply give me 13 by using long division, the Skylar. Then the second person is Rodrigo travel 108. So I can write here the name. This one that I find here is for Skylar. Second one that I'm gonna solve now is for Rodrigo. And he traveled 108 feet in 8 seconds. I will check in 1 second how many feet. 108 divided by 8. Same using the long division. 108 divided by 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. We bring down 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 28 minus 24 is 4. We stuck here. We have 4 remainder which we don't need it. So we will use the same technique. We will put a decimal and add a 0 here. So 8 times 5 will be 40. Okay. So 40 minus 40 will be 0. So it means the Rodrigo traveled 13.5 feet in 1 second. Now I can compare. He's traveling 13 feet in 1 second and he's traveling 13.5. So what is the difference? How much further did Rodrigo travel? So if we find the difference, 13.5, how much is the distance between them? So he traveled 0.5 feet more than the Skylar. Okay, this is the lesson. If you have any question, let me know. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.